If you like this video, please press the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and also give it a thumbs up. One of the key requirements of a scientific theory is how well it predicts future observations. This is one area where Dr. Russell Humphrey's dynamic decay theory is highly successful. Dr. Humphreys first published this theory before Voyager 2 flew by Uranus and Neptune. He saw an opportunity to make a prediction about the magnetic field of both planets, and he subsequently published the results in the Creation Research Society Quarterly. The very fact that this theory produced experimentally testable predictions puts the lie to the claim that creationists do not do real science. It demonstrates a prime example of a creationist theory making testable predictions. It is not alone in doing so, but it is an excellent example because of how successful it has been. It also provides terrific evidence of the explanatory power that creationist theories can have. When Voyager 2 flew by Uranus and Neptune, Humphrey's dynamic decay theory prediction for both planetary magnetic fields was spot on. Now, the first pictures of Uranus were not particularly impressive, but it is an example of the real value of being more than just the visual. The successful prediction of Uranus's magnetic field is the more important of the two because Dynamo Theory got this one wrong, but it was within the margin of error for Neptune. Uranus and Neptune get even worse for Dynamo Theory because the magnetic fields of both planets are more nearly aligned with the equator than the poles. Now, Dynamo Theory does allow for the possibility of such a position during a pole flip. The problem is that the odds of two planets right next to each other flipping at the same time are ridiculously small. Not that evolutionists have ever let insanely small odds get in their way. Dynamic decay theory, however, easily allows for and explains this unusual orientation. Another feature of the magnetic fields of both Uranus and Neptune that is problematic for Dynamo Theory is the fact that the magnetic fields of both planets is off-center by about a third of the radius of the planet. Not only is Dynamo Theory incapable of explaining this positioning of both magnetic fields, but dynamic decay theory does so with ease. When Dr. Humphreys developed dynamic decay theory, Mariner 10 had already flown by Mercury and recorded its magnetic field. This was a double surprise for Dynamo Theory. Not only is Mercury too small to maintain a liquid core for billions of years, but it also rotates very slowly. Both of these go against a planetary magnetic dynamo. However, dynamic decay theory requires neither a molten core nor a significant planetary rotation to work. Naturally, those insisting on totally naturalistic explanations try to save Dynamo Theory by using unobserved salts to keep Mercury's core molten and spinning faster than the planet as a whole. In 2011, the Messenger spacecraft entered orbit around Mercury. Several years before, Dr. Humphreys used dynamic decay to calculate the decrease in Mercury's magnetic field since Mariner 10. Once again, the prediction proved correct. In July 2015, the New Horizons spacecraft flew by the dwarf planet Pluto. Not expecting Pluto to have a magnetic field, no magnetometer was included in the spacecraft. However, during its flyby, it did detect X-rays from the space around Pluto, consistent with a magnetic field interacting with the solar wind. The presence of such a magnetic field is allowed for by dynamic decay theory, but not dynamo theory. Pluto should not be active if it is billions of years old. However, it still shows signs of being geologically active. Dr. Humphreys' dynamic decay theory has done a very good job of predicting the magnetic fields that we find around the solar system. It does a much better job of predicting and explaining magnetic fields around the solar system than old Earth dynamo theory does.